I received a letter from a student, and if we had asked sort of the PR department to write something, it wouldn't have been as good. So I cannot tell her name because I got it literally like last night, so I didn't have a chance to contact her and ask her permission to give her name. So, dear President Felix V. Matos Rodriguez, with great gratitude, I am writing this letter of appreciation as a QC alumnus. The appreciation of your collaborative effort, Queens College staff, in creating a diverse community to make education accessible for all cultures and roles at Queens College. I was looking through my portfolios I've written for the programs I graduated from, and I must say it is bittersweet for me because I've been on a quiet journey as I was achieving my goals at Queens College along with other transpiring and life-changing events. Some bitter, some sweet, but they all have molded me into a strong role model that I am today. My first college experience began with Queens College and came to an end with Queens College with many accomplished goals and accolades. I completed my bachelor's as a double major, childhood education and applied mathematics. There were life-changing events. Married, had my first son toward the last year of my undergraduate years, so I took off 3 semesters. The thought of going back to school as a wife and mom seemed impossible. Knowing most of my colleagues and classmates are not familiar with that lifestyle, they couldn't possibly understand how the student obligations can be overwhelming when I have other obligations depending on me. However, I never felt for my fear until I had some concrete evidence that it truly, physically and mentally was impossible for a mom to go back to school and make her dreams a reality. Going back to finish my last year in my undergraduate with a 9-month-old was like driving a car with no gas. One had to push the car to get to the nearest gas station. I pushed myself to finish my last year of student teaching with sleepless nights, demanding hours, odd study hours in the middle of the night, and managing motherhood, housewife, and the little things that suddenly became transparent now that it did when I was single. Well, I made it to the gas station with cum laude and dean's list. To see that year complete with honorable status gave me all the fuel of overjoyed confidence and determination I needed to pursue my education furthermore. Going back to Queens College as a mom made me realize how much I took Queens College for granted. The physical structure, the social climate, the supportive staff, the encouraging campus advertisements, yes, they do make a difference. And the campus lifestyle all made a difference in my attitude towards accomplishing my next academic goal. Queens College kept me going and made it possible for me to even dream of pursuing my education to the next level. I went for my post-baccalaureate in secondary education mathematics. I pioneered that year that it brought out a side of me that I never knew. Perseverance. The perseverance that continued my pursuance of a Master's of Science in Education while expecting my second child. I grew fonder of how Queens College is enriched with diversity. It is easy to print on a brochure, a college is diverse, but it is what the college offered that welcomed diversity with open arms. Queens College did just that. The convenience of hybrid courses, extensive computer lab hours, and an affordable child development center made the goals of completing a master's a reality for this mom. I didn't take any breaks with my second child as I did with my first one. After experiencing college life with 2 children, I regret not continuing my attendance while I got married and I was pregnant with my first child. Hence, I want my experience to be a reminder to all those mothers who have a dream of going back to college to act upon it and to start their experience at Queens College. Thank you, Queens College, for building not just a starting point for my future, but a secure future. I am currently a New York City public school teacher teaching at PS 117, the irony of the location being right next to Queens College. I teach fourth grade, and I make sure to remind all my students every year to never give up because you never know how far you can reach. I hope my message comes across to many Queens College students who experience a lack of confidence, destitute, or loss of hope as a turning point in their lives that they can achieve. Fondly yours, I'll tell you later. Thank you so much for your attendance. Please join us outside for a reception. Thank you.